Okay, so welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and welcome to the second installment of Tanks with Attitude. So yeah, this is my kind of quick look at well, kind of derpy, in-your-face kind of tanks, like the Wt Auf Pz4, and which is, well, like the way I played the Wt the Waffle 4. We call him the Waffle 4 because I played with the big derp gun on that, and I like this thing, which is, as you know from the video I did on, if you watched it, on the OHO. I love the OHO, and I love playing it with 150mm derp cannon. So anyway, this was a game on Fiery Salient. It's a tier 9 matchup. The OHO is a tier 8 Japanese super heavy, and so you can get tier 10 matchups, which is why I like the 150mm cannon on it, because it doesn't matter what your armor's like, you get hit by a 150mm shell, you're going to suffer damage, and that's the case with this gun. So you know, even tier 10 tanks can take 200, 300 damage, even if they're not penned. And there you go, outrageous shot on the T-34-3, gave him a big headache, took 248 damage, and to add insult to injury, he was taken out by the artillery. So you'll notice I am attempting to hide my vast bulk in these bushes and trees down the reverse slope, and that's because the more observant of you will have noticed there is four artillery on each side. And the OHO is a brilliant tank, and it's got a lot of hit points, but you can guarantee one thing, that if artillery get a whiff that you're in the area, they will do all they can to make your day rotten and unhappy. And that's because, being the size of a continent, the OHO is a very easy target for artillery to hit. It's a big target, it's a flat target, it's got no armour on it, or very little armour on the top of it, and so artillery just have a wet dream when they see one of these things. So you have to try and play carefully, but it's difficult to hide a tank in a big open map like this when you are, as I say, the size of a house or a continent. So I've pushed up. I want to try and support the guys on the hill. Oh yeah, I mentioned oh, there we go, I got spotted. Dropping back, and I'm amazed I didn't get shot at here. Absolutely amazed, but I didn't. So it was remiss of me to say I was platooned in this game with a chap called Uncle Slug. We'll call him Onky. So Onky is in the French tier 8 artillery, the Lorraine 15551, and we have a pretty good game here, to be honest. And that's pretty difficult, because when you are in artillery and there are 4 of you in the game, it means that it's quite tough to really do a huge amount of damage. So I've pushed up once. I got spotted. Their SPIC has been removed from the game, which is great. That T-34-3 that I gave a headache has also been removed. So we're 2-0 up, which is nice. My aim here really is to try and get some side shots onto the sort of F0 area, because there's bound to be, well, we know there's a couple of tanks up there because we've seen them, but there's bound to be several up there, and the positioning here allows you to fire across. But I do need that T-32 gone. Now I can't do it myself, because the moment I lift my head above the parapet, any TDs that are back behind there will hit me, and any artillery that are pre-aimed over here, because they know I'm here, because I got spotted earlier, will smack me. However, artillery took them out, so that's good. I do like the guy's name, the FV207. Sorry, I'm sorry for you, and he certainly wasn't. So here we go. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to head up. There is a Jag Tiger. There is an M50, there's AMX, and yeah, that was a really worthwhile shot, Dom. 60 damage to kill the AMX. Don't know what the AMX was doing that far advanced, but he was, and he paid the price. It's a shame. I should have probably, if I'd realised he was going to die that quickly, I probably would have fired on one of the other tanks. And that was, see, I was aiming for the Jag Tiger, and actually hit the E50 as he rolled back instead. Now actually I don't mind that because the E50 is a much tougher proposition, but I'm going to try and work on the Jag Tiger, and miraculously I'm not being seen, which is great. So it means I can just sit here like a glorified pillbox on the side of the slope and try and hit anything that gets lit up. Now I'm pretty sure that blind shot would have hit that Jag Tiger, but I can't see anything anymore, and our guys on the hill do not seem overly keen in coming down. Now the good thing about being here where I am now is because our team has finally moved up the 1-2 line, and Uncle's just taken out their arty, which is great. Because they pushed down the 1-2 line, it means that the enemy artillery is more than likely going to be looking that way because of basically self-protection, and less likely to be bothered about me. However, the bad news is because I have pretty poor view range, I can't see the base of the hill there, so I need somebody to come up, and I'm not going to go there myself because I don't want to die, and the moment I come over the train tracks, anything on the train tracks will smack me, and the stuff on the hill will smack me. So the SU has been less concerned about his own future, which has cost him dearly because he's just died, but I put a shot into the Jag Tiger, took 2 in return, both of which bounced, and then the prototype managed to pen me from distance. So drop back down again. The FV seems to have pushed forward, which was bad timing on his part because now they've all turned around to shoot at him. I'm reloaded, I'm coming back up to give him some support, and I just managed to clip the front of the Jag Tiger, does another 200 damage, and this is just perfect scenario for me. I'd like to get the prototype because I think he's a tougher target right now, but we'll see whether we can finish off the... oh no, where did that go? Where did that shell go? I think it probably hit that roof of that building, which was a bit of a waste of a shot really. There's a Panther 2. We can make a serious mess of him if we can hit him. Oh, there you go, 402 and tracked him. He's not having a good day. But 150mm shell through your side armour will do that really. Everyone's very happy about artillery in this game. You can see all the comments, everyone blah blah blah, but there were 4 of them, so I can sort of get that. So I still can't see. Our T10 on the top of the hill shows no inclination to coming down. I can't really blame him, he's a one-shot kill. This game is still very tight, and our friends who work down the 1-2 line seem to have taken their time to break their way through, but finally seem to be in a position to push the hill, or push the railroad track. So I'm going to try and move up and see if I can get some side shots. Meanwhile, we've still got 3 of our 4 arty, so at least we can start peppering them. I can have a little bit more freedom because they've lost all their arty. Oh, there's the Jag Tiger. I've been hit by the AMX, missed my shot, blocked the Panther 2 shot. I've had to use my premium repair kit to repair my tracks, which is a bit of a shame. Put my frontal armour towards the Jag Tiger. At that range he's going to have a hell of a job hitting my weak spots, which is good. I've still got plenty of health. I've still got nearly 700 health, and there goes Uncle's just taken down another. He's now on 4 kills. I'm on 1. I've done nearly 2,000 damage, so it's not been too bad, but we want more. We want more. Looks like everything over there on the railway line has died. The T49 is running away. Not sure what he's planning to do, other than just buy time, I'm guessing. There is the Jag Tiger. Oh, and there's the other 2 boys over there on the hill. Can we get a shot on there? I'd really like to hit the prototype because, as I said before, I think he's the toughest proposition for our team. We get hit, didn't quite see what I did. Only 150, so that must have been a splash hit. The Radical was flying around all over the place, but anyway, here's the Panther 2. Can we finish him off? Missed him, first shot. I think I was a little bit behind him, and it obviously deviated to the left as well in flight, which is a bit of a shame. But he is showing inclination of keep going back and up and down. Guys, if you're going to do this sort of thing, try and be unpredictable, because that was pretty predictable. He was going to come back up, and it was just a question of timing my shot so it hit at exactly the right moment. T28 took a big hit, and there's only 2 left. There's only the T28 prototype and the T49 mini derper. I really want that tank. I've only ever played it on the test server, but I really want that little light tank, like a KV2 on steroids. So we're going to head down. I'm trying to get another shot on that. Hit him, but only 160 damage. But turn my armour towards him, but I don't think that'll stop. He's obviously got the top gun on that thing, so yeah, that's not going to do much good. But I'm hoping to get a kill, hoping to fire. Oh, and then Uncle gets him. So Uncle's got 5 kills now. I've got 2, and I'm going to try and help him to get the top gun. He deserves it. He's had a good game. He's wrecked their chances. So I'm going to head down into the river. The Lurv seems to be going head first in towards the T49, which is great. Our guys are capping. I'm not sure why, but we haven't got an awful lot of time left. So I'm going to try and proxy spot him. Yeah, the FB is asking whether we can give the Lorraine the 6th kill, and I'm certainly going to try my very best. Going to get up close to this rock because he's just up above me there, I believe. So let's see if we can proxy spot him or not. I don't think that was my proxy spot. I think that was the Lurv. But Lurv. Oh, and there goes Onky's shot. I'm going to have to take it because he's going to escape, and I had to take the shot. So GG. So I did feel bad about that, taking that shot and costing Onky the top gun. But as he said at the time, he did have a shot. He missed. It would have taken a while to reload, and meanwhile the 49 would be running around like a lunatic. So the fact I had a good shot on him, you know, I got lucky. I penned him. So well, 150 mil against one of those things. It hasn't got very much armor. It's almost certainly going to pen. So I did 800 damage with that final hit. So as a consolation prize, we came away with brothers in arms for that, because both of us got at least 3 enemy vehicles killed, and we survived the battle. So that's all GG. It was the 2nd class mastery. Bruiser, fire for effect. It's brothers in arms, as I say, and high caliber. Finished top on base XP, which is good. 998 base XP. Uncle was on 804, which was an excellent result as well. So between us, we did 5,500 damage and got 8 kills. I think that was the carry, don't you? And you know, much of the time in that game, I was playing like a glorified pillbox, even though there were 4 enemy artillery in the game. So get yourself in the right situation, use that 150mm, and you can cause some serious headaches to the enemy team. 16 shots fired, 11 hits, 11 caused damage for that 3,300. And look at that, just over 2,000 of it was at distance of 300 meters or more. Took 8 hits, 4 of which penned, 4 of which didn't. Blocked 720 damage, and we got 815 assistance damage. That was mainly from tracking vehicles when we hit them. 50,000 credits, but we did come out costing a fair bit because I was using my the large repair kit, and I've obviously run out of them in stock, which is a real shame. Wargaming, please, can you put them back on half price sale? And it cost me 20,000, which ate into my profit, meant I only made 9,765 with a premium account. And if that hadn't been premium, we would have actually lost money on actually what was a good game because of that consumable. XP wise, I was obviously running a personal mission thing, so I made 1,497, made another 1,497 for the personal mission. It was a ×2 for the day, 150 extra for being in a qualifying platoon. Gave me a whopping 4,641 XP. Really good. So there you go. That's definitely a tank with attitude. Okay, so here we are again in the Yoho. Definitely a tank with attitude. Heading up, well, it's an assault game on Siegfried Line, and I wasn't entirely sure what to do here initially. I mean, at least in the Yoho you got plenty of time to think about it, because it's so darn slow. But I was originally going to head up towards the gap where the Bulldog's going through there. Then I thought, actually, no, that's probably not a good idea, because generally what happens is that a lot of the faster TDs rush out towards the sort of HJ line, and I risk getting shot from my right hand side. And so you can see here at this point I think, nah, that's probably not a great idea, so I'm going to head down into the middle area. And you know, sometimes this is neglected by the defending team. They'll push things out to the right hand flank, and they'll even push things out to the left hand flank, and then nobody's covering the middle. So Super Persians obviously have the same idea, and we're going to try and walk up to the front door and kick it in. Jack Panther, I don't know what he's doing, hanging back at the back there. And there's an AT-15 also doesn't seem to be, but at least he's probably firing at all those patterns and what have you on the crest over on the AB line. So here we go, we're going to rush up the front door, kick it in, and see what we can do. So what can we see? There's an IS to the left, an OHO. There's a load of enemy tanks up on the 6-7 line. Can we get a shot on any of them? Unfortunately they're all concealed behind the crest, so nothing doing there. I'm going to chance my arm ahead across. Got spotted as I did, but can't be helped. No fire came my way. So I'm going to try and see if I can give this IS-3 a bit of a how do you do. And there he is. First shot straight through his drive wheel, does 300 odd damage and tracks him, but I do take a big hit in return. So I'm thinking about side scraping, which is a pretty stupid thing to do really, because the OHO doesn't have very good side armor, so side scraping isn't the best option. And there's their OHO. OHO. He derps his shot into the building. I managed to do 260 damage on him, and there you go. That was what I feared was happening. The Jagdpanzer IV, who's obviously over at the sort of H0, H9 line, is firing at me and hitting me in the side. Now luckily he has a very weak gun, so there's not much I can do. There's the OI, he didn't know I was here. I'm using the statue as protection in case he tries to fire back on me. Reload, 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 come on. Hit one good hit into him. 280 damage, I can finish him off. But he didn't need to finish him off, somebody else got him. So it's 3 to 4, it's going to be tight, but it appears if you look that there's not an awful lot in the centre or the left hand side of the city, and that's a bit of a fatal mistake from our friends in the enemy team. IS-3 again, we have nice boom boom. He actually wins on the boom boom, but he's down to 500 health, whereas I've got 800. OHO does 130 on me, and I'm trying to push around, but they get away before I reload. So while the IS-3 was doing more damage to me, I can afford to take more damage than he can. So where's the OHO? There's a lot of enemy tanks around the other side, so I want to just try and deal with this OHO. And that was a poor shot. I was actually aiming for the flat bit in the middle, just above his boobies, and I managed to miss that and only did 50 damage. He did the same to me, roughly 50, and here we go. I'm trying to put it into that flat area, but never mind. The IS-3 got him, and he's down. So we have pretty much full control of the city, apart from the Su-100 who's heading around the outside, but this just died, and also that Jagdpanther somewhere out on the J line. It's suddenly gone very much our way, and it does seem to happen, doesn't it, in a game? Here we go. Pattern, side on, 349 damage, and I should have really one-shotted him. I was actually aiming for his chassis, but I took the shot a bit quickly, and as a result the shell hit more of his turret and did less damage than it would otherwise have done. T-34, I didn't mind taking a shot from him because I knew he wouldn't one-shot me, although he did do 400 damage on me, but I wanted to get some damage on him. He's now feeling very sorry for himself. All those tanks up there are one-shots to pretty much everything. Can we get a finishing off shell? He's not looking at me. Thank you very much. Believe it or not, even though I'm the size of a continent, he couldn't actually see me there. So, excellent. Right, Centurion is going to die before I can get anywhere near him, I think, as will the AMX, but we might as well try. because the only other option is to chase after that Jagdpanther or Jagdpanzer, and he's very quick, and there's no way I'm going to be able to get close to him. But there he is now, just reappeared. There goes the AMX down. So this one's baked. You can stick it in the oven. It's done. Hang on, that's the wrong way around, isn't it? Stick it in the oven. You wouldn't stick it in the oven if it's done. You can stick it on the table. Oh, you know what I mean. It's over. Bulldog's going after the runaway TD. Should be a matter of time. I'm going to head for the cap, see if I can just get a couple of extra bonus points in terms of capturing the flag. And it was a good game in the end. Really good, fun game. Nip and tuck. And then it's funny how these games happen. It looks really tight, and then suddenly 2 or 3 tanks go, and the enemy team just folds. And it was partly because their distribution was very, very poor. We were able to come at them from the front, side, and rear. Because most of them were sort of contained in the ABCD line, and that made it fairly easy. So there you go, that was a 3rd class mastery. Got Bruiser, we got Fire for Effect, finished up, well, second on the team, 843 XP, 2076 damage and 1 kill. Good job for this Walker Bulldog, did well, and we were one of the highest damage dealers, second highest damage dealers in the team, which is pretty good. Fired 9 shots, all 9 did some sort of damage for that 2000 overall damage. Took 7 hits in return, 5 of which penned, 2 didn't. The Oho doesn't have massive armour, and so you're relying on the hit point pool more than anything else, and particularly when you're messing with IS-3s, they're going to go through you, but we can out HP them, and they get scared when they get hit by a massive HE shell. It really does make them unhappy, mainly because it does tend to take out crew members and modules when you do that. Got 25 base capture points, which is nice, an extra bonus. 41,500 credits after cost, because I didn't have to use a repair kit this time. Gave me over 24,500 credits, which is good. On a premium account. If that had been non-premium, would have made just shy of 11,000 credits. Experience wise, 1,264 XP times 2 for the day gave me 2,530, which is a good result. So there you go. I like the Oho. I've mentioned it a few times, I know. Let's see one more game. Okay, 3rd installment of Tanks with Attitude with the Oho. This game I was platooned up with Wigo, who's also in his Oho, and Montgomery's Boys, who's in the Lorraine 155, and the French Tier 8 artillery. We're on Sand River. It's a Tier 9 matchup. Now, normally I would suggest pushing the Ohos down through the sort of gully area, through the middle of the map, but given the fact there are 2 very good artilleries in this game on the enemy side, I wasn't going to risk that, so decided to head south, head down towards the JK line and see what we could do with anything coming that way. Quite a lot of other tanks decided the same thing. We've got a fair number of tanks going through the middle, and not that much going north. Now that isn't a great thing for us. We could do with a better spread, but it is what it is, and I think it's about now Monty decides that, hang on a minute, there's only 2 tanks on this flank, I'm not going to risk sitting here, and he decides to come down the south with us. There he goes, and given the fact that that Lorraine is pretty quick, probably a good thing he did it when he did it. So here we go. Contact in the middle, T-34 down in the gully. He's obviously not so worried about the artillery as I was. There's a TVP up ahead, but I'm not. He'll be gone before I get a chance to fire. Big hit from somebody on him. Another big hit. He just reappeared to 2 big hits, and he's probably a one-shot kill now. Probably regretting sticking his head up on that hillside there. So here we go, there's the T-34. I should be able to I can't quite get my gun down there. The gun depression on this tank is a little bit not great, and there he is. And I took the snapshot because I could see he was beginning to roll back, although annoying, he then turned back up again and I could have actually got a much simpler hit. Anyway, there's the FV4202 Premium, which is a lovely tank. I like that a lot, but he pulled back before I was loaded, so I'm just seeing whether I can get any, you know, snidey shots on those tanks up on the hill above, or indeed down into the gully, but it appears not. Our friend the TVP who was in front of us seems to have disappeared, and we've lost our first tank. Doesn't look so good in the north side. The Skoda T50s are facing off against each other. Oh, but theirs has got a lot of friends, and you can see our T54 decided that that wasn't a place he wanted to be, so he's run, which leaves the Skoda all alone against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemy tanks. Yeah, it's not going to go so well for him, is it? And he's running, presumably reloading. So I'm heading down. I'm thinking I've got to do some damage. We're 3-0 down here. The Skoda's bitten the dust. We've lost a mod 1 in the middle. It's really not good. So I'm going to push forward, see whether we can get some flank shots here. They're all so busy sniping down the thing that often they're not paying attention. And there you go, gun depression gets me again. Come on, down. There we go. Don't know why he took so long to fire at me, but whatever, he's dead. Oh, and there's a T29 who's on a mission. I'm just about reloaded. Another big HE shell ready to deliver to our friends down there in the gully, but they seem to have decided that that's not a good place to be, but they've can't escape. So can we get a shot on the WZ? No, he's gone before we get there. There's an AT-15 though. How do you like those onions? 360 odd damage. Bounce one of the shots from him. And I'm just going to push forward. He gets one into me. Got the side armor there, I think. I angled a bit much. That's better. Can we get him again? Oh, that was a bit fortunate. Clipped the top corner of his tank. Only a fairly low roll, 250, but still we're giving him some headaches and probably knocked out some modules. So I'm going to keep pushing. The biggest problem I'm going to have here is as I come up over the crest, or up this slope, gun depression is going to be pretty shocking, but I still got my repair kit, so if I get tracked I should be able to hit that and keep moving. So here he is, he's waiting for me. He derps his first shot, but he'll get another one before I get up here, and there's RT behind. Oh, he's blocked. I blocked that shot. Can I get the gun down? Still can't get the gun down. There you go, he's tracked me 3 shots. Hindsight, maybe I should have gone for the RT here because it was a pretty much a guaranteed kill, but I wanted to get rid of this AT, and that's another big blast on him. Blocked another shot from him, and there you go, he's down. The T54 took him. Now our cap's being capped. We've got 5 kills, they've got 5 kills. It's a really close game. T54's going for the Lorraine. Wigo's embroiled in some serious scrapping in the middle there, and we're talking to the team at this point and thinking, well, what do I do? And the guys said just cap, so I'm capping. They've got one on the cap who's ahead of us, but hopefully somebody can get back and reset. In the meantime, I just took now that spoiled my plan. The T25-2 was behind me. I didn't know he was there, and he put a premium round right through the back of me. Can we get a shot on him? Take another one from him, but we do 220 to him, probably some module damage as well. And you can see at the moment Monty's about, oh, and I took a big hit from RT. I'm on 33 damage. Come on. Oh, I was very lucky. One shell went right through his side. Now Monty's about to do something really brave because we needed a reset, and he's just charged the cap, did enough to reset it, and that will give us the win unless they manage to get a fluky shot on me, because we are 112, they are 130, so it has to be 5 clear seconds between the 2 caps. So it's a win for us unless the RT manages to get a lucky shot on me. but that's the end of their last remaining active tank. There's only the RT left. Now where is he though? I have no idea where he is. I don't think anyone's seen him. My guess he's actually on the K line, so but will he come out and fight? Oh yes he does. Give him his dues. He comes out. I've only got 33 hit points. Can I swing the gun round? Yeah, no, that wasn't going to work. But hey ho. He only needed to splash me, to be fair, to kill me on 33 health and that thing. But at least, and full credit to the guy, because he could have gone off and hidden, but he decided to come and make a fight of it. Obviously by shooting me, he tells everybody on my team where he is, and they're all rushing to finish him off. And you know, whereas if he'd gone hidden, it probably would have capped out and he would have saved himself some repair costs. He didn't get an awful lot for killing me, but probably just satisfaction of a job well done. So hats off to you. I can't even pronounce that name, Mr. RT, but well done anyway. And here he goes. He's about to meet his maker. Jack Panther 2 finishes him off. GG. So that finished up as another second class mastery. We got Bruiser, we got Fire for Effect. It also was completion of Heavy Tank 4 for me on the T55A set of missions. If I recall, you had to damage or destroy 5 enemy modules, and there we go. I got 5 on the T25-2 alone and 3 on the AT-15. I just realised that AT-15 was from Circumflex's clan. Oh well. So yeah, we certainly got 8 lots of module damage there, which is enough to complete the basic mission. I can't remember what the other one was. I think it was to do, I can't remember. I think it was to do a certain amount of damage, and I just missed that threshold, but whatever. I think it was to do 2,000 damage and I was 300 shy. That's what it was. It doesn't matter though. I did the mission, and we can move on to the next one. So finished third on the team, 936 base XP. Wigo was second on 1053, and Monty down here was mid-pack with nearly 700 XP. It's one of those classic games where but for his sacrifice we would have lost that game, but he doesn't actually come out of it with a huge amount of credit, apart from the fact he gets the Defender medal. Because if he hadn't have gone and sacrificed his tank and got something on that mod that was in our cap, we would have lost the game. So hats off to Monty. He did a fabulous job for the team there. I fired 7 shots, 6 of them hit, and 6 of them did damage, and we got splash damage as well for our 1700 damage. Received 12 hits, half of which penned, half of which didn't, which meant we blocked 1300, which is nice. We also got nearly 450 assistance damage. Nearly 36,000 credits. After costs, we didn't have to use the consumables this time, which gave me 18,000 profit, which is nice. If it had been a non-premium account, still would have made 6,000. 1404 XP. Personal mission was running, so that gave us another 1404. We got 140 for playing in an appropriate platoon. Gave me just shy of 3,000 XP, which is great. So there you go. That's a definite tank with attitude. That's the OHO using the 150mm naval cannon. Great fun to play with. Really enjoyable to go around blitzing enemy tanks with it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider giving it a like, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your games, have fun. Remember, it is just a game. It's not real. It's, rant and rave all you like, but it's just a game. And I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Gamer Dom.